Hi everyone, this is Jyotsna Edna, lecturer in English. I am the part of our online teaching. Today I am going to explain you tenses. So as we discussed in yesterday's class, the types of tenses, classification of tenses, and we have discussed about simple present and present perfect also. And now today I am going to explain you the third tense of our chart, that is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, or it can be called as, or it can be known as present progressive tense also. Okay, present continuous tense or present progressive tense. So both are allowed. And now the structure of this present continuous tense is: subject is am, is, are. That means a helping verb. Place before. That means V1. Place inform. And an object or a complement. So this is the structure for present continuous tense. Subject plus a helping verb or an auxiliary verb, or verb plus inform. The basic form of the verb V1 plus inform plus an object complement or a complement. So subject, helping verb is am, is, are. Of course we are in the present tense. So in present we use am, is, are. But whereas we use for past, then we can use was. Okay, so here in present we are using am, is, are, and before is known as given plus inform. Of course, adding inform to the base word form and an object form. So this is a structure. And now when we use, actually what does it refers? Okay, what does a present continuous tense refers? So here, by using this present continuous tense, we can explain or we can denote the continuous actions in the present or at this time. For example, I'm teaching tenses. So it's an ongoing action. I'm teaching tenses. So at present my action is going on and I am continuing with an action. So I am teaching tenses. So here I is a subject and am is the helping verb and teaching is before and tenses is an object complement. So subject, helping verb, before and object. As these, we can get some of the examples also. We can remind some of the examples also. For example, she is reading a book. She is reading a book. And they are watching a movie. So here we can observe she is reading a book. So she is a subject, is a helping verb, read plus inform. That means base verb plus inform. Reading is before and a book is an object complement. And in the second example, they are watching a movie. So they is a subject and are is a helping verb. Watching is a verb form and a movie is an object complement. So I'm teaching, they are learning, she is watching, she is moving, I'm cooking, he is running, they are playing or they are reading. So all these are the examples, the continuous action at present, a contemporary situation. So the continuous action at present times can be referred under this present continuous tense. And now I'm going to tell you that. So here we have helping verbs. Am, is, are. So when we have to use am, and when we have to use is, and when we have to use are. So I'm going to explain this. Right. So now of course, so first am, is, are. So first we use am for the first person or first pronoun, I. We use am for I only. And next up is for he, she, it. The third pronoun, he, she, it. The third person or the third pronoun. Whenever it comes in the subject, then we use is. And comes to are. We are, you are, and they are. So we, you, they. The second pronoun we can see. So we are, you are, they are. I am, he is, she is, it is. And we are, you are, they are. Okay, so we use am for the first pronoun or first person, and is for the third pronoun or the third person, he, she, it, and are for we, you, they, the second pronoun or the second person, you can see. Okay, so this is present continuous tense. So let's have some examples. Let's discuss some examples. Then we can get an idea about it. So let's discuss some of the examples. Okay. For example, Bahu is riding bicycle. Bahu is riding a bicycle. That means at present the person Bahu is riding a bicycle. And the next example, Shashi is recording a video. So the present is Shashi is recording a video. So here and third example. Ronnie is crying for sweets. So she is crying for sweets as this. And some other example. Sita drawing a sketch. Okay, so if we go through with 4 examples, if we observe these 4 examples, the 4 actions are continuing in the present tense. So if we observe, Bahu is riding a bicycle, so that means at present he is riding a bicycle. So it is a subject and is. Why? Because Bahu means he. We can mention he. So he is a third person. That's why we use is. So riding a bicycle. Subject, helping verb, V4, and an object complement. And in the next example, Shashi. It is also third person. So we can use is. So Shashi is recording a video. And Rani is crying for sweets. And Sita drawing a sketch. So all these 4 actions are. Okay. All these 4 actions are just continuing in the present. So we have written by using is. And let's have some examples with now I'm going to show you some of the examples with and. Okay, so first I, and we use and for I itself only, and the examples. First, Comfort, reading a novel, wearing a mask every day, maintaining social distance. So these are some examples. So first, I am cooking food. I am reading a novel. I am writing a letter. And I am wearing a mask every day. And I am maintaining social distance. So these are the continuous action present. So of course these are the lockdown days. So every day we are wearing a mask. It's a continuous action for all the people. And of course they are maintaining the social distance. Of course this is the lockdown period. So that's why we are due to the corona we are maintaining social distance. So that's why these are the contemporary and continuous examples with and. So, as we discussed some of the examples with and, is, and now these are some of the examples of sudden changes. Of course, in present continuous tense, we can mention some of the sudden changes also. So, these are the examples for some of those kind of changes. For example, online classes are becoming popular nowadays. Of course. So online classes, so it is a subject and are is a helping verb, becoming as a verb, and popular nowadays becomes as a verb object complement. So it's a sudden change we can observe. Okay, it's an old-time change, the temporary activity. Of course, nowadays online classes becomes popular in forthcoming days. What will happen we don't know. So it's a temporary change, a sudden temporary change we got in our lives too. So that's why that kind of changes. For example, online classes are becoming popular nowadays. So we can mention under present continuous tense. Of course, and scientist says that corona is becoming dangerous. So here, this all statement comes. The first these three words, this statement comes under the second complementary object. And corona is a subject, is a helping verb, and becoming is a verb before, and now dangerous is a primary object complement. So scientist says that corona is becoming dangerous. So secondary object complement, primary object complement, subject, helping verb, and verb. So it is also a temporary activity. It's a temporary change one. And the fourth one, people understand that air is becoming warmer. So here, earth, subject, is, helping verb, and becoming, before, and warmer is an object complement. This is the secondary object complement. We can mention. And this is a primary object complements. Okay, so by using present continuous tense, we can refer the continuous actions as present, as well as the temporary activities, like the temporary changes in activities also can be referred under this present continuous tense. So we have discussed about different kinds of examples with am and is, as well as we have discussed these different kinds of examples on temporary activities or temporary changes. And let us observe, or let us see some more examples of this present continuous tense with are. Okay, so course, in real life situations also, mostly whenever we are conversing or whenever we are speaking with any others, we use present continuous tense widely, because whenever we are in present, just we refer to continuous action. Okay, and here some more examples with are. So already I have told you that are will be used with we, you, they. Okay, so let's have some example. For example, you are listening a class. You are listening a class. Okay, and we are staying at home. Of course, we are staying at home. And they are walking hardly. Of course, most of the people, those who are working outside, they are working hardly. Okay, and next we are suffering with here I will change example. We are watching TV. Okay, so these are some examples with are. So here you is a subject, are is a helping verb, and listening is a before, and class is an object. Okay, and here also we is a subject, are is a helping verb, and staying is a before, and at home is an object complement. And here they is a subject, are is a helping verb, and working is a before, and hardly is an object. And here we is a subject, are is a helping verb, and watching is before, and TV is an object complement. So we can observe different kinds of examples, okay, by using am, is, are in present continuous tense. And we can mention the continuous actions in the present which are continuing or which are going on at present. Okay, and not only these continuing actions, the temporary activities like the temporary changes. Okay, what will happen or what will occur suddenly in our lives, or the temporary changes consist in our life, can be considered with or can be expressed with present continuous tense only. Okay, so overall, actually in simple present, just we said that, or we discussed that the simple present for simple actions or habitual actions, or for universal truths or any facts, or future decided words. And comes to past perfect, there we have discussed about the recently completed action in present. But whereas it comes to present continuous, the action won't complete itself. Okay, it won't complete it. Just it is going on. The action, whatever it may be, whether it is physical or mental, whatever it may be, if it is continuing, then we can mention under the present continuous tense. So these are some examples of present continuous tense, and the structure of these present continuous tense is subject plus am, is, are. That means a helping verb plus V1 plus inform. So we add inform to the base verb. So it can be called as V4 also. Okay, so V4 plus object complement. Okay, so this is all about present continuous tense, and next we'll move for the fourth tense, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, I think dear students, I think you got an idea about the present continuous tense. So let's move to present perfect continuous tense, the fourth tense in present. Okay, so the fourth tense in present. Present perfect continuous tense. So here present tense. Of course, by looking at the title only, you can get an idea. So here, present, it wasn't present, but perfect. Perfect means, already I told you yesterday, perfect means it had a relation with past. Of course, the action can consist of relationship with the past times. And continuous means still it is continuing. So, the structure of this present perfect continuous tense is subject plus have, has, plus been, plus V1 plus inform. That means V4 plus object. So, this is the structure for present perfect continuous tense. Okay, and when we use this present perfect continuous tense, when we use means actually whenever the action taken place in the past but still it is going on, but still it is continuous, such kind of actions can be referred under this present perfect continuous tense. For example, let's take our online classes. We have been learning online classes. Of course, the classes have been started 1 month ago. Okay, that means in the past. Okay, the action was taking place in the past. 1 month ago, we have started the online classes. But still, it has been moving on. That means the classes have been running. The classes have been continuing. So such kind of actions, okay, which has taken place in the past, but still the action is going on. Okay, it will begin in past, yesterday or day before yesterday, or 1 week ago or 1 month ago, or from in the morning itself also we can mention. So in the past timings the action will begin, still it is continuous in the present. Such kind of actions can be referred under these present perfect continuous tense. Okay, children, mind one thing. Whenever you got perfect, so by looking at the word only, you can get an idea. Perfect means it should have some relation with past. Okay, and whenever we have perfect in tense, we use the helping verb have, has, had only. Yesterday I mentioned you. Okay, so in perfect tense we use have, has, had only. So here it is a present perfect, that's why we are using have and has. Okay, it is present perfect, that's why it will consist have and has. Okay, so subject, of course it's common for everything, and have, has. It's a perfect continuous, so that's why we are using have, has. And we are using been here. So been means it shows the continuity of the action. Okay, been, it shows the continuity of the action from past to present. Okay, and V4, of course it's a continuous action, so that's why we use V4 and an object complementary. Okay, so subject have, has plus been plus V4 plus object. This is a structure of present perfect continuous tense. So let's have some of the examples. So for example, she has been teaching English since 10 years. Okay, she has been teaching English since 10 years. So actually, she has started the work 10 years ago, but still the action is going on. She has been teaching. Okay, for example, some more examples we can observe. Okay, some more examples we can observe. It has been raining outside. Of course, This is the monsoon, rainy season. So it has been raining. So here it is a subject, has is a helping verb, and we use been to refer the timings of the continuity. So before and object. So it has been raining outside. Okay, and they have been playing chess. Okay, they have been playing chess. So they have started playing chess before, but still they are playing. So they have been playing chess. Okay, or he has been writing a story. Okay, he has been writing a story. That means he has been writing a story. So here in all these three examples we can observe eat, they, he. These three were the subjects, as we can say as pronouns. And has, have, has. These are the helping verbs, and being is showing the continuity of the action, and we are using the before verb form and an object to be. Okay, so these are the examples, and let us discuss. So we are using have, has in present perfect continuous tense, but when we use have and when we use has, let's have a glance about it. Okay, so when we use have and when we use has, let's discuss it. So first of all, from yesterday's class onwards, I'm explaining and I'm stressing you again and again the first person, second person, and third person. Okay, the first pronoun, second pronoun, and third pronoun. So here, the first pronoun is I, we, you. They are the second pronoun, and he, she, it are the third pronoun. So for I, we use have. For I, and we, you, they. So these are the second pronouns we can see. For these pronouns also we use have. Okay, but whenever we have the third person or the third pronoun, we use has. Okay, for example, I have, we have, you have, they have. So we use have for first and second pronouns. Okay, first and second pronouns, I, we, you, they. For these third pronouns we use have. But whereas we comes to have, has, for the third persons or for the third pronouns, he, she, it, we use has. Okay, so just remind it. So just for first and second pronouns we use have, and for the third pronouns we use has. Okay, so this is the uses of has, and let's have some examples about this present perfect continuous tense. Okay, for example, Abhi has been walking hard. Abhi has been working hard. And next one, Sonu has been cooking fit. That means she has started in the morning. Still she is cooking. So she is preparing different kinds of items. Like she is a chef, we can mention here. She is a chef. Okay. And Radha has been reading a novel. So Radha has been reading a novel. So here in this statement, Radha has started the reading of novel day before yesterday or yesterday or in the past, but still it has been continued. Okay, so these are some examples with has. We have been working hard, Sonu has been cooking food, and Radha has been reading a novel, and etc. So here, these are all the third persons. So that's why we used has. Has been, has been, has been. Okay, so as I mentioned before, so for the third persons we have used has been, has been, has been. Okay, and next I'll give some examples. Some examples. For example, we have been living here since 3 years. So we have been living here since 3 years. So since 3 years means before 3 years we have come here and we started staying here. So we have been living here since 3 years. Okay, so we is a second pronoun, that's why I used have. Already I told you that. And now they have been staying at home. Okay, of course most of the people have been staying at home nowadays due to Corona. So we can mention they have been staying at home for a month or since month. We can mention. Okay, and next time I have been teaching for 2 hours. So I have been teaching for 2 hours. That means actually I've started or I started the topic or teaching 2 hours ago. But I have been teaching for 2 hours. So between, that means from these 2 hours I'm teaching. My teaching is continuing. So these are some examples with first, second pronouns. Okay. So when you have first and second pronouns, you should use have. Okay. So I think it's clear for everyone. Okay. So now I'll give a complete chart of present tense now. Okay. I'll give a complete chart of. So with this one, we'll finish the present tense, and now I'll give a complete chart of present tense. Okay. For example, present tense. Of course, we have 4 types in this one. So, and now with this one, I should write tense structure. So I mentioned 4 tenses here. Okay, 4 tenses and 4 structures. So the first tense is simple present. Second one is present perfect. Third one is present continuous, and the fourth one is present perfect continuous. Okay, so now the structures is first simple present, subject place be1, or we add yes in some cases, place object. Okay, this is the structure for simple present. And next, for present perfect, subject plus have, has plus V3 plus object. And for present continuous, subject plus am, is, are plus V4 or V1 plus ing form plus object. Okay, and comes to the last one, present perfect continuous, subject plus have, has plus been plus V4 plus object. So these are the structures of 4 tenses. Okay, the overall complete structure of the 4 tenses we can observe here. So first, simple present, present perfect, present continuous and present perfect continuous. Okay, so observe here in simple present we use only V1, the base verb form, along with subject and object. But whereas we comes to present perfect, all they have told you, perfect means action related to past. Okay, in simple present we refer the habitual actions or simple actions and universal truths, some facts, okay, and future scheduled topics can be referred under simple present. And comes to past perfect, the recently completed actions which have gone recently, so can be referred under present perfect tense, and the structure is subject plus have, has plus V3 plus object. Okay, and next present continuous, the action is continued. The all continuous actions in present can be referred under present continuous tense. So the structure is subject plus helping verb am, is, are plus V4 plus object. Okay, and the last tense in present, present perfect continuous, the structure is subject plus have, has plus been plus V4 plus object. Okay, so you can observe one thing here. In simple we use base form, but in these 2 tenses we have perfect. So in these 2 perfect tenses we use have, has as helping verb, and in continuous we use am, is, are plus V4. Okay, so we use am, is, are, but here in continuous we use V4, and in present perfect continuous also we use V4. So whenever we got continuous we use V4 in verb form, and whenever we got perfect we use have, has in present. Okay, if it is a simple we should use the base verb form, the base form of the verb, that means V1. Okay, so these are the tenses, and present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense is refer the actions which have been started earlier or before in the past, but still they have been continuing with their actions. So those actions can be referred under this present perfect continuous tense. So this is overall an idea about present tense. So I hope the students, you will get an idea about present tense. I hope, and in tomorrow's class we will discuss about past tense. Okay, meet you. Thank you. So here are some slides about present continuous tense. Okay, so by going through with these slides we can get an idea how to use and when we use. So these are some examples. Whatever we have discussed there we can get from these slides, and there is some questions and short answers also by using questioning, interrogative statements and answerings also. So by going through with these slides you can get an idea. So the positive statements, negative statements and interrogative statements, the forms and uses, so everything will be there in the slides. So you can go through with the slides, students. Thank you.